And welcome back here to EBA Super 64 count. So we bring you our final camp game for day one as far as the Upperclass division is concerned. This one features Team 2 versus Team 4. Getting to the rack, and that's that. That's number 164, Teal Battle. Battle makes it 2-0 there. Gets the first buckets for Team 2, and first bucket of the game. Take a quick look back at that play by Battle. Gets the step and eats a little bit of contact there as well. Ball gonna be tapped away from behind. Now it'll come the other way. Here's number 69 with the mid-range J. Splashes that one. That's Jada Roper. Roper with a nice shot. Let's look at our Prospects Nation TV instant replay. Just getting loose. Did a good job of not over-penetrating. Had a defender there waiting on her instead. She just stops and pops. And drains the mid-range. Score that one for number 147. It's Ariel Cologne. Cologne makes it 5-2. It's 5-2 in favor of Team 4. Here's Roper. No good on the shot. Pass ahead, easy layup. Spoke too soon there on that one. Destiny Waters couldn't get it to go. 5-2 here, 13:34 remaining.
Hey, corner, flatten out.
Roper passes it. Here's number 285. She'll be called for a double dribble. That's Drusilla Dawson. Ball knocked out of bounds last touch by Team 4 to stay with Team 2. Here's Cologne. Goes behind the back, pulls it back out.
Keep moving it. Keep moving it.
That backcourt violation, we'll give it back over to Team 2.
Hey, same thing, turn it this way. Set it down for it, honey. Good.
Here's Roper. Spin move, drops it off.
That's it, that's perfect though.
Shot won't fall for Dawson, but that's a good looking play there. Roper did what she was supposed to. Dawson couldn't get the initial shot to go, but she should have a couple more of those opportunities as the game goes on. That shot's knocked down by number 60. It's Ellie Folan. See one of our staff members here at the EBA Super 64 camp, Jonathan Hemingway, touching base with this team here. Cologne. Maybe a little bit too much there on the pass intended for number 156, Sydney Zambrata. send it back over to team 4.
Good. Good hand. Use it.
Here's Jalen Reese.
I'll see her. Great
Reese
pass.
sees the
Great pass.
teammate in the back door, unable to get the layup to go. There was Aaliyah Miller. But still a good look. I want to be stolen, coming the other way.
Oh, good move, Steve. Good. Roll. Upfield roll. Good pass.
Nice pass
Good pass.
on the inside and the finish. Finished by number 281, Maya Johnson. The assist by number 9, Dana Eccles. Eccles with a nice play there. Got one defender to fall, faked the other one up into the air, and was able to make the nice assist. Scores 4-12.
Good. Yep, that's all right. Come on.
Eccles is fouled on the play.
Go up.
Working inside that one was blocked.
That's okay.
Nice defense on the inside by number 284. That was Emily Sullivan.
Stay down. Hey, box.
Foul on the floor. We'll take a chance to look at that Prospects Nation TV instant replay. Talked about the nice play there by Eccles. Makes the first defender fall. Gets the other one in the air. Nice pass and the finish. That's Maya Johnson with the finish. Here's Cologne with the three-pointer. Ariel Cologne out of Orlando, Florida, makes it an 11-point game.
Good. Don't force this. Set the high screen. Set the high screen for him.
One's poked away. Going to be brought out of there by 158, Jordan Roundtree. Layup on the other end for Roundtree. So we take a look at the last Prospects Nation TV instant replay there by Roundtree. Sorry, that was Cologne. It was Roundtree with the deuce. Cologne with the three-pointer. Dawson called for the travel. Dawson hasn't been able to catch a break here so far in the first half, but it's been some good chemistry between her and Roper. They've been able to get, a couple shots that you want. Dawson just getting loose out there. I think there'll be good things in the near future in terms of this game when those two guys, those two players are making things happen.
Good. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Keep it.
Here's a push the other way.
Good.
Baseline drive is going to be cut off.
Oh, good move. And one. Good soft shot. Good shot.
Nice touch on the inside there by number 67, Tristan Philpott. Good touch on the shot, but also a nice handle to be able to get that pass, spin away from the defender, and still be able to finish. That shot's off the mark. Rebound by number 53, Tamaya Stinson.
Attack.
Roper spins, and finishes. Number 69, Jada Roper, continues to do what she does here on court 2 at the Super 64 count. That one's going to be knocked away. Take a look at that last Roper play.
Oh, yeah, take
you
a
can
look
see
at
her.
The spin, you see that? Oh, baby, Jada Roper.
Brandon Clay wearing multiple hats this game, not only coaching that squad that you see there competing on the court, but also helping commentate that instant replay. Great play by Roper. She's having a solid game so far, 8-15 is your score. Just under 5 minutes. We're going to have a trip to the free throw line here for number 164, Till Battle. The Olive Branch, Mississippi native got the first points of the game with an and one. There she goes and knocks down the free throw. Makes it 17-8.
Good. Feel the double team. Well, I love it. Hey, we got to see
in there,
that. She was doubling
and tying it up.
the game.
Number 11, Ashton Baker. Dawson trying to clear it. Should get it out top.
Good call.
Johnson.
Good call. We'll take that. Take that. Right, take it out, take it out. That's fine. Hey, screen forward. Turn the screen forward right here. This she is.
Good defense there. Creating the loose ball, then going to the deck to get it. That's Samantha Pringle. Pull up and finish. 85. Destiny Waters. We have substitutions. Take a look back at Waters. We've seen the mid-range display numerous times throughout this count. Destiny Waters showing she can shoot it as well. Out of Boca Raton, Florida. Brought the mid-range jumper from the Sunshine State.
Oh, see her! Touchdown! Touchdown! Good play, Hunter.
Bucket scored inside there for number 144, Alexis Hunter. Hunter made it 10-19.
Down screen,
We've got Chris Watkins joining us here on the mic at the EBA Super 64. Chris, you've been going back and forth from court 1 to court 2, seeing what we've had on the roster today. Your thoughts so far?
Yeah, most definitely, Marcus. We've actually, been able to watch all the action on court 2 here today. We've been back in the Prospects Nation TV studio working on the mixtape, so we'll have posted later on this evening, tomorrow morning on PeachStateBasketball.com, as well as ProspectsNation.com. Had a number of players that have definitely stood out today. One that stood out was on the last broadcast was Tara McCutcheon. Played really well in both games here today. Got number 147 out there in the white. She actually played well. Ariel Colon out of Orlando, Florida. You'll see her on the PSB mixtape tomorrow as well.
Seen Colon knock down a couple jumpers here in this game. Active on both ends as well. Here we're going to have a trip to the line for Alexis Hunter. Hunter out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hunter's a player who has consistently improved each year that I've seen her at our Team EBA events. Wasn't able to knock down that free throw, but just finds a new, tune. Always goes well in the skill sessions down there with Christian Simmons. We like to call him at We Work Hoops, and that Adrian Penland. So you can see the work that Hunter does. Actually had a tweet out on her earlier today, working on her in and out finishing move at the rim.
Under the minute mark, you can see a shot of Christian Simmons at We Work Hoops. Also Stephen Peck, who is one of the multiple evaluators of talent here on site at the EBA camp. Getting caught there in no man's land. Leaving her feet there was number 281, Maya Johnson. So 12-22, we're under the 30-second mark here in the first half. Cologne. Be fouled by Hunter.
Hunter doesn't look like she likes that call.
Can understand her rationale for that. That one's off. Johnson with the rebound. She's got 2 seconds to work with. And that is going to do it for the first half. Appreciate you joining us here. We'll be back after this halftime break.
What's that?
Second half is underway here at the EBA Super 64 count. Marcus Burnett joined by Jonathan Hemingway, who will step back into the broadcast booth with us here in this second half. I'm sorry, Hemi. Apologies on that one. You know, we've had Roper in this game. We've had Cologne, who's playing well. Alexis Hunter looking to attack there. You know, your synopsis of this game up to this point.
Guard play has really dominated. You talk about Sydney Zambrata for Team 2 as well, too, number 156. 164 has really stood out for me there in white. That is
Till Battle, I believe.
Yeah, Battle. That's correct. Been impressed with her activity. You know, talk about an inside-out defender, a kid that can hedge the ball screen, run, block shots, rebound, start the break. But don't sleep on number 11 right here. Number 11 in white, Ashton Baker. Real high-energy kid. Could shoot the basketball as well as, you know, distribute.
Passes it out there on that play. Got them a good look. Unable to get the shot. We're going to have a foul that's going to stop the Roper break.
You mentioned Roper right off of the jump coming out of halftime, and number 69 in black. A real stock riser coming out of the spring, had a good spring with the Tennessee Flight, and we saw her firsthand at the CoachHemi.com showcase back in March as well too.
Here she kicks it over to Hunter. Now they try to work it inside to Dawson. Dawson going to have that blocked by Battle. Now Battle gets her turn, uses the rim. Can't get the shot to go. Hunter leaves it short. Battle with the rebound. Pass ahead. A little too strong on the layup. but it's going to stay with Team 4. Good looking shot there, number 85, Destiny Waters.
I like Waters a lot. Strong physical wing. You see the touch on the three-point jumper, hit a mid-range, earlier in this game. It's been a good day for her so far.
She made it 14-27. Waters directing traffic. Trying to get inside to Battle. Battle saves it, but right to the opponent.
It ain't nothing to think about.
Here's Baker. Roper's going for the steal.
Push, finish.
Taps it away to Hunter. Hunter goes behind the back and is fouled by Battle. It's funny how it all works out. Roper argued that she didn't touch that last ball that went the other way. Instead of griping about it, she just goes back on defense, steals it the other way.
Hunter's been on our radar for some time, number 144 in black at the free throw line. Like her size, her ball handling ability, you see with a little bit of savvy there in transition, going behind the back. Real good skill kid. See her knock down that free throw.
And she'll have a seat.
Match up, right? Hey.
Get a rest after knocking that one down. Makes it an 11-point game. Gonna go inside. And it's good. Number 284. That's Emily Sullivan.
Getting our first look at Sullivan here today. Actually, in a few years, I saw Emily several years ago back with an Indiana team up at Music City Madness, and you see the footwork. She's got an array of offers already from power conferences, literally all across the country. You can see why. The spin move and the left-handed finish. You see her block the shot. 6'4", runs the floor very well, and there's a reason why. Schools like Iowa State and Illinois, Indiana have all given their offers to Sullivan.
A player that won't be a stranger to offers, number 147. Ariel Colon at the free throw line. Can't get the free throw to go. Good hustle to get back and block that one out of bounds. Number 160. That was 158. Jordan Roundtree. Colon fouled on the play.
Colon, another Central Florida elite prospect, making the trip up here from the Orlando area. Saw one of her teammates, Adriana Ellis, in the previous game. Similar prospects, good size, combo guards, can handle, create. Just a 2017 prospect as well.
That one's just short. Jalen Reese to Eccles. Nine minutes to play here in the second half. Zambrata kicks it to the corner to Colon. Colon no good on the shot. Rebound chased down by Kirsten Hunter. Here's Zambrata. Count it.
Zambrata making the trip down from New York. Good looking athlete. Handler, can play either guard position. I think her defensive prowess and the ability to defend multiple positions.
As on cue, she gets a steal right there, pushes it ahead. Good active hands there in the passing lanes, tipped it up, snatched it out of the air. As you can see her touching base with Brandon Clay briefly there along the sideline.
She's got that rare combination of athleticism and IQ. I shouldn't say rare because, you know, most anybody that you watch on television, you know, these days in women's basketball, they have both of that. But, you know, oftentimes, you know, you don't see it a lot of times when you're just watching regular basketball, I should say.
Zambrata's shown it. So we have a couple substitutions. We take a chance to look at this Prospects Nation TV instant replay. You see Zambrata over there calling for it. Shot in there, way too late. Try contested it. She knocks it down from three-point lane. There's Battle. No good on the shot. Gets it to Roper. Trying to get it inside to Dawson. They finally do. And Dawson makes them glad they did with the bucket.
Gotta love big kids that embrace playing in the post. That's exactly what Dawson did right there. Posting up, showing the touch.
Battle. Easy finish on the inside. Use those long strides to lay that one in. Thought that was good recognition by Battle. You've seen her take a couple jumpers there. She says, you know, I've got Dawson guarding me out here on the perimeter. I'm going to go ahead and be able to use my advantage. And there she hustles, saves it to Baker for the lane.
Keep using this word versatile, you know, time and time again here today. That's exactly what Battle brings. She's a kid that can block some shots on the interior, but at the same time can step out to the arc and, like you say, face up a true post player and make him pay.
Baker makes him pay for leaving her open on that three-pointer. Makes it 19-37. There's Waters. I think number 57, Pringle, stepped out of bounds. Roper with it up top. She'll try a three. No good. Waters to Battle. Baker trying to get back-to-back threes. That one won't count. Roper, they got 3-on-2. And Battle will be called for the foul. Battle's been aggressive the past few possessions going to the rack. You look back at that recognition that she saw. As far as Dawson trying to close out on her, gets to the rack quickly.
82, Sydney Johnson at the line, knocking down that free throw. Johnson, a real passionate kid about the game of basketball, hustle player, and getting her opportunity to play here at EBA Super 64. Ashton Baker showing the nice little pass and cut right down the lane.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Baker hesitates.
Wow.
And lays it in.
I was about to say, Ashton Baker didn't want to use that left hand at all, but she kind of bounced it right a couple of times and then exploded and then laid it up with the left hand. That was a nice move.
pushes the lead to 20 with that one, and we have substitution on both sides. Reverse, too strong. Number 284, Emily Sullivan rebounds it. She's fouled on the play. Zambrata with the offensive rebound. Floater no good. Here's Roundtree with it. Trying to work it inside to Sullivan. They get it in. Sullivan trying to do the rest, but she'll have to go to the line.
You know, when I was coaching Sullivan's team in the first half, we were trying to get some high, pick and roll action for Sullivan, and she kept, wanting to post up. And I asked her, I said, well, do you not like the high screen and roll? She's like, I do, but I felt more comfortable right there. Felt like I had the advantage. And you can tell, she's got a slender build, and all, but she really embraces that back to the basket game, which is really refreshing in a lot of ways.
Eccles trying to keep it in bounds, throws it off of Zambrata. Maya Johnson, the helmet and lunch pail bucket on the inside, gets the offensive rebound and finishes amidst the contact.
A lot of times it's that offside rebound when your defender has moved over for help side, where you can get a lot of offensive rebounds, and that's exactly what happened there.
Cologne has it stolen away. That was Aaliyah Miller. Good block by Sullivan. Maya Stenson was working hard there on the offensive glass. Blocked out of bounds by Sullivan. Creeping in the back door and getting the layup. The easy one off the inbounds play. Ten seconds left to play. Zambrata with it. Tips it to Cologne. Cologne too strong. So that's going to do it for day one here at EBA Super 64 camp. The Upperclass division. Should have stick with us for the Underclass webcast coming. I believe that first one starts at around 2:15, and we'll have the Upperclass division for you in the morning. Signing off here from EBA Super 64.